I am 90 years old, and I have maybe 3 weeks left. The doctor did not say 3 weeks exactly. He said weeks, plural, which means more than one, but not many. I understood what he meant. Everyone in this room understood what he meant. We are past the part where anyone pretends. I am not afraid of dying. That surprises people, but it is true. What I feel is not fear. It is something closer to irritation, not at death, at how long it took me to see clearly. The clarity came too late. That is what irritates me. I spent 90 years looking at my life, and only now, when I cannot do anything about it, do I actually see it. I am in a hospital bed in what used to be my living room. They moved furniture out to fit the bed in. There is an IV stand next to me, a pill schedule taped to the wall that my daughter updates every morning. The window faces the backyard, but I cannot get up to look out of it anymore. I can see part of the tree from here, just the top branches. That is enough. My daughter comes every day. She brings soup I cannot eat. She organizes my medication. She asks if I need anything, and I say no, because I do not need anything. What I need cannot be brought. She stays for an hour, sometimes 2. She thinks this is enough. She thinks because she is here, it counts. But she is doing the same thing I did. She is here, but she is already thinking about what comes next. I can see it in her face, the way she glances at her phone, the way she shifts in the chair, the way she nods while I am talking. But I can tell she stopped listening. I do not blame her. I did this too, for decades. I was physically present and mentally elsewhere, always planning the next task, always managing the next problem, always half listening, because the other half of my brain was occupied with something I thought was more urgent. It was never more urgent. I had a husband. We were married 58 years. He died 12 years ago. Stroke. He was gone before the ambulance arrived. And after he died, I found myself alone in a house we had lived in together for half a century. And I realized I did not know him. Not really. I knew his routines. I knew he liked his coffee black. I knew he read the paper every morning. But I did not know what he thought about when he was quiet. I did not know what he wanted that he never said. I did not know him because I never asked. I assumed I had time. I assumed we would eventually have those conversations. We did not. We had the same conversation for 58 years. Surface conversation. Maintenance conversation. Did you take your pill? What do you want for dinner? The gutters need cleaning. That was our marriage. Logistics. And I thought this was normal. I thought this was what marriage became after the early years. Comfortable silence, routine. But it was not comfort. It was absence. We were two people living separate lives in the same house, passing each other in the hallway, sitting at the same table, sleeping in the same bed, alone. He tried to talk to me sometimes, real talk. He would start to say something, and I would be doing dishes or folding laundry or thinking about something else. And I would say, without actually hearing him. After enough years, he stopped trying. I trained him to stop trying. And then he was gone, and I was left with a house full of things he touched, and no idea who he actually was. That is what I regret. Not that I did not love him. I did love him. But I loved him lazily. I loved him while distracted. I loved him the way you love something you assume will always be there. I never loved him urgently. I never loved him like he might disappear. And then he did disappear. and I was left holding a love I never actually gave. I have 3 children. 2 of them visit regularly. 1 does not. The one who does not visit is the one I was closest to when he was young, or I thought we were close. Maybe I was not close to any of them. Maybe I just told myself I was because I was there. I fed them. I drove them places. I helped with homework. But I do not remember talking to them. Not really talking. I remember managing them. Schedules, rules, meals, bedtimes. I remember being busy. I do not remember being present. My son, who does not visit, stopped calling about 5 years ago. I do not know why exactly. There was no fight, no dramatic event. He just slowly stopped. Calls became less frequent. Then they stopped. My daughter says he is busy. She makes excuses for him. But I think he stopped because there was nothing there. He called for years out of obligation, and eventually even obligation was not enough. I do not blame him. What would we talk about? We never talked before. Why start now? The other 2 visit because they are good people. They sit with me. They try to make conversation, but I can see the effort it takes. The same effort I used to make with my own mother. Dutiful visits, checking the box, making sure I am still alive and cared for, so they can feel like they did their part. And they are doing their part. I am not ungrateful, but I see now how thin this is, how little foundation we built. We are strangers, being polite to each other. We have been strangers the entire time. I thought I was a good mother. I thought because I sacrificed and worked and provided that I was doing it right. But I was not doing it right. I was doing it efficiently. I was managing children, not raising them, not knowing them. I have 3 children, and I could not tell you what any of them actually care about, what keeps them awake at night, what they dream about. I do not know because I never asked. I was too busy keeping everything running. There was a day when my youngest was maybe 7. She came home from school crying. Something happened with a friend. I do not remember what. I sat her down and told her it would be fine. I gave her a snack. I told her to go play. And she went. And I went back to whatever I was doing. Laundry, probably, or dinner. I handled it. I managed the problem. I did not actually help her. I did not ask what she was feeling. I did not sit with her. I solved it quickly so I could move on to the next thing. That was my parenting. Quick solutions, surface comfort, keep moving. She is 53 now. She visits twice a week. She brings flowers. She asks about my pain level. She updates the pill schedule. She is kind, but we do not talk. We never learned how. I trained her the same way I trained everyone. Do not expect depth. Do not expect presence. Expect efficiency. Expect management. That is what I gave. That is what I get back now. I am not dying of anything unusual. My body is just finished. 90 years is a long time. Things stop working. Organs fail. Cells stop dividing. It is mechanical, expected. The doctor explained it, but I stopped listening. It does not matter what is failing. What matters is it is over soon. I do not hurt much. They give me medication that keeps the pain manageable. What I feel most is tired. So tired. Tired in a way sleep does not fix. My body is tired of being a body. It wants to stop. I understand that. I am ready. What I am not ready for is this clarity, this ability to finally see my entire life at once and understand how I spent it. I thought I would die with comfort, with a sense of a life well lived, with memories that felt full. but my memories do not feel full. They feel empty. I remember being busy. I remember tasks. I remember managing. I do not remember living. There is a photo on the wall my daughter put up. It is from maybe 30 years ago. Family gathering. Everyone is smiling. I am in the center. I look happy, but I do not remember that day. I remember taking the photo. I remember organizing the gathering. I do not remember being happy. I was probably thinking about cleaning up or what needed to be done next. I was always thinking about next. That is the thing nobody tells you. You can be in every photo and still miss your entire life. Presence is not physical. I was physically present for 90 years. I was rarely actually there. My daughter asked me yesterday if there is anything I want, anything she can do. And I wanted to tell her, yes, I want you to stop managing me and talk to me. I want you to sit here without checking your phone. I want you to ask me something real. But I did not say that. I said, no, I am fine. Because that is what we do. We pretend surface is enough. We pretend being in the room counts. We do not ask for what we actually need because we never learned how. I taught her that. I taught all of them that. Do not go deep. Do not be inconvenient. Do not ask for real attention. Just maintain. Just function. Just keep moving. That is what I taught. That is what I am dying with. If I had more time, I would not use it to travel. I would not use it to achieve things. I would use it to stop, to sit, to talk, to ask my children who they actually are, to tell them who I actually am, to have one real conversation before it is too late. But it is already too late. I am too weak. They are too guarded. We are too far into the pattern. This is what terminal illness does. It does not give you time. It shows you how you already spent it, and you cannot go back. You can only see clearly what you missed, what you threw away, what you traded for things that did not matter. I traded my life for a clean house, for finished tasks, for efficiency, for the feeling of keeping everything under control. And I did keep everything under control. The house was always clean. The tasks were always finished. Everything ran smoothly. And I missed everything that mattered. My husband died without knowing I saw him. My children grew up without knowing I was paying attention. I spent 90 years maintaining a life instead of living one. And now I am here in a hospital bed, waiting, with nothing left but the understanding that I wasted it. Not dramatically, not in some tragic way, just quietly, slowly, day after day, choosing tasks over people, choosing efficiency over presence, choosing later over now. Later does not come. That is what I know now. Later is a lie you tell yourself so you do not have to pay attention today. And you believe it. I believed it for 90 years. I believed I had time. I believed I would eventually slow down, eventually be present, eventually have those conversations, eventually live. I did not. I managed. I maintained. I moved through my life like it was a list of tasks to complete, and I completed them. And now I am dying, and the tasks do not matter. The clean house does not matter. The efficiency does not matter. What matters is every moment I was not actually there. Every conversation I did not have. Every person I did not see. all of it gone, all of it wasted. I have 3 weeks, maybe less, and I am not afraid. I am just disappointed. Disappointed that it took dying to see clearly. Disappointed that I cannot go back. Disappointed that I spent a long life and have almost nothing to show for it that matters. You think you have time. You do not. You think you will pay attention later. You will not. You think being in the room is enough. It is not. You are doing what I did. You are managing instead of living. You are distracted instead of present. You are saving real life for later, and later does not exist. I know you will not listen. I did not listen either when I was young. When people told me to slow down, to be present, to appreciate what I had, I smiled and nodded and went back to my tasks. You will do the same. You will read this and think, yes, that is true. And then you will go back to your phone, back to your distractions, back to later. And one day you will be here in a bed, dying, with clarity that came too late, with regret that cannot be fixed, with the knowledge that you had a life and you were barely in it. I am 90 years old. I have 3 weeks. My body is shutting down. And what I feel is not fear of death. It is regret for life, for how little of it I actually lived, how much of it I wasted on things that did not matter, how many people I loved poorly because I was too distracted to love them well. This is what I know now, and it does not help me. I cannot use this knowledge. My time is over, but yours is not yet. What you do with that is your decision, but you are making it right now, today, this moment. You are choosing, and most of you are choosing what I chose: distraction, tasks, later. I hope you choose differently, but I do not believe you will.